What's going on, guys? So I finished the internship meeting. Sorry for that beeping, it's like the radar. But yeah, today was the first full day that he left me like run the entire place by myself. Yesterday's kind of like the half day. But right now I'm back in Sunnyvale and I'm headed to Just Fitness to fully cancel my membership. But yeah, one of the things about Just Fitness is though is that they give like reward points for, I think every time you like go in you get like a certain amount of points, everything like that. So apparently I've accumulated about 500 something points, so that's enough for like one t-shirt or 3 drinks that they sell. So I'm about to go in there, see what drinks or t-shirt I want, see which one I prefer, and then cancel membership. So it's kind of messed up, but you know what, I have to earn those points, so I want to get that before I cancel. Alright guys, so I just came back from Just Fitness. I'm still in the car in the parking lot, but now I have the form to show that my membership is canceled. Apparently when I tried to do it over the phone or online during May, it didn't fully process through because I didn't have my signature, which is crap because I've been coming in here during May and they could have told me that. But oh well, at least we got it done now. I mean, I still have access to the gym until July 4th, but right now I have no remorse of canceling because it's stupid the way they didn't tell me that. And also they didn't have the rewards points, so I got no drinks or a t-shirt. I tried to get 3 like protein shake drinks, like the Labrada Lean 40 or whatever, 40 grams of protein per thing. So I figured I'd get that, but then they don't do that anymore. So yeah, now I don't care. Now it's time to go home, relax a little bit, and then see what else is going on. Alright, what's going on, guys? Right now is Monday, the June 5th. It's like 2:20 right now. I just got back from the internship, and right now I'm about to get everything ready to go to the gym because it's gonna be a leg day, and you're gonna see Rahul again because we're gonna work out together, and that's why I'm in a rush because we're supposed to work at 3. Right now, again, it's 2:20, so gotta get everything settled and out there. So with training, with the last 2 weeks, I'm gonna go back to the basics of what I've been doing at the start of the training. So I told you before that I'm gonna cut out deadlifts because I don't want to risk injury, but I feel like I lost a lot of calories doing deadlifts because I sweated a lot. So I'm gonna put that in today, and maybe next week I won't put it in just because that is the last week. But this week I am putting it in. So we're gonna go back to the same routine I used to do earlier on in the prep. And yeah, so I'm gonna rush right now, so I'll see you guys at the gym.
Come on, one more.
Last one. All right, so after what you saw in the workout, we did some some leg raises for about 50 reps. I didn't really count how many like sets I did, and then afterwards moved on to seated leg calf raises and did that for 4 sets of 15 to 20 reps. And then I was gonna do standing calf raises, but then I realized I have to do an hour's worth of cardio, so I immediately just jumped onto that, did that, and then I completely just forgot about the standing calf raises until now. But right now I'm at Kroger because I'm gonna start meal prepping. If you guys can maybe see the sign, But yeah, I'm gonna pick up some chicken, some sweet potatoes, some fruits, and I think that's pretty much it. Because right now I'm like dialing everything in. So today I'm at 125 carbs because it's leg day. Friday is also gonna be 125 carbs, and then Tuesday, Wednesday, and Saturday will be 100 carbs. Thursday and Sunday will be at 60 to 70 carbs. So these next 2 weeks, I'm really gonna be like pushing myself, dialing it down to pretty much almost barely any carbs, especially next week. But those numbers I'll tell you then, based on like how this week goes. But it's about to be a hell. Gotta push myself even more. Cardio wise, aside from leg days, I'm gonna be doing an hour fasted in the morning, and then working out later in the day, and then after the workout I'm gonna be doing about maybe like 20-30 minutes of extra cardio, and that's on top of the hour that I did earlier in the day. And then for leg days, it's gonna be an hour post leg workout. So, or if I can do it earlier on, I'll do that fasted as well. But it's about to be hell. All right, so I just got back from the grocery store. I have everything lined up here, so I'll go through each one and I'll show you guys what I got. All right, for starters, I got some asparagus. I never really eat these because the way my piss smells. I mean, everyone's piss smells like shit if you like eat asparagus, but these are high in vitamins and minerals. So I figured I'd get these right now while my body's like depleted. Got some sweet potatoes for my carb source. Pretty much gonna be this week and next week, maybe a little bit. So that's gonna be the carb of choice. Then I got some salads for like the low carb days. Because for 85 grams, which is quite a bit, you only have 3 grams of carbs. So do that. For snacks, I got some blackberries here, which is also high in fiber, so probably one whole container is about 13-14 grams of carbs, so not too bad, with about I think 6 to 8 grams of fiber. I got that. Also got blueberries because these were on sale. I'm not a big fan of blueberries because sometimes the texture is weird at like the ends, but I got these because they're on sale, so might as well. Then I got some lemons to add some flavor to everything I make, as well as like adding lemons or half a lemon into like the vanilla Greek yogurt. Tastes amazing. It tastes kind of like a lemon cake, lemon pie. If you ever had like a Whataburger lemon pie, it kind of tastes like that. But then again, don't like take my word 100% because I am on prep, so everything tastes a lot better. But try it out and let me know what you guys think. Highly recommend it. But then I also got like extras in case I want to like eat it plain. Got some strawberries in case I don't feel like making, just switching it up a little bit. So I got that. And then today I also picked up turkey instead of chicken. There's both turkeys because turkey was on sale. So if I ever say chicken in this like video clip, just know that I meant turkey. But I got 93.7 turkey, ground turkey, because this is where most of my fat's gonna come from for the day. Because as you see, I don't really have fat in anything. So most of my fat's gonna be in here, so in the ground turkey. And then I got some turkey breast cutlets. These are like thinly sliced turkey breasts, which I'm gonna take these with me to the internship so I can like eat these throughout the day and then use this kind of like a pre-workout meal so I can go from the internship straight to the gym without having to worry about excess fat and digestion of that. So this will be for later in the day, and this will be like pre-workout meal. So I picked up some of these. Then for breakfast or nighttime, I can have some egg whites, make an omelet or something. So I have that. But I don't have any carbs to snack on for the day. I have some cheese sticks. These lightweight cheese sticks, because the macros on these are 2.5 fat, less than 1 gram of carb, 7 grams of protein per stick. So I got 2 packets of this. And then for condiments, I got sugar-free raspberry vinaigrette. Never tried this, but I mean everything right now, I don't care about taste right now. So try this out. For 2 tablespoons, only 1 gram of carb. And then I got some pancake syrup for my morning oatmeal. And then this I'll probably cut out. Both of these I'll probably cut out the second half of next week. So we'll see how that goes. But the reason why I got these, or want to make these, is because I want to limit the amount of sodium I intake. So I could eat Jimmy Dean's and stuff like that, the turkey. But mainly if I eat the chicken pita, I think for 3 ounces chicken pita there are 380 milligrams of sodium. So I kind of want to limit that right now. So I'm not going to put too much salt when I cook these up. But other than that, I have, I'll probably still eat those maybe once a meal for every 2 days or something, 2-3 days. But yeah, I got some protein bars in here. Probably have this tortilla this week because the macros on this tortilla is 1.5 fat, 16 carb, 11 of which is fiber. and then 4 grams of protein. So this tortilla is the Extreme Wellness Olay high fiber tortillas. So I found these, I think, at Kroger or Walmart, one of them. But yeah, great source of carbs. I mean, because it's very little source of carbs, so great choice. And then for rice cakes, I got the tomato basil, because the chocolate one is 1 gram of fat, 12 grams of carbs, and 1 gram of protein. The caramel is 0 grams of fat, 11 carbs, and 1 gram of protein. These are 2 grams of fat, 8 grams of carbs, and about less than 1 gram of protein. The reason why I don't care about fat, again, because pretty much most of the fat's only coming from the ground beef, so I don't really care about that. And yeah, I got some pancakes that I haven't touched in like months. Then some oatmeal, and then some white protein, and tea. So that's pretty much gonna be my diet for the next 2 weeks. Alright, so real quick, I'm gonna go on a little tangent about how I'm feeling about the competition. The day you're watching this is Wednesday. I'm 12 days out from it. And so, I mean, later on in the video, I'll talk about like how to track macros and how to like weigh things out properly so you know how much you're putting. I know this is kind of late to do a video like that, but I assumed you guys knew how to do it based on like me going through the process little by little. But like I want to be able to show you guys more in depth because some people have been asking, so I want to be able to do that for you guys. But yeah, right now, 12 days out. I personally don't think I'm ready for the competition, but yeah, these next 12 days, past 2 days as well, I'm going to continue to push myself as hard as I can. I'm doing a shit ton of work. I'm barely even at the apartment because I'm either at class or at the gym, so spending most of my time there. So trying to make the best improvement I can for the competition, even though I might not be conditioned enough. I even got chewed out, Saturday, when I was working with Sunju. It's the one dude who was like 4 weeks out from his competition, well conditioned, kind of just told me straight up that, hey, you're not conditioned enough for the competition, blah, blah, blah. But I mean, he kind of like competes for a living and he enjoys that, and that's great for him. But I personally don't give about the competition. I'll be honest, I'm doing the competition for 2 reasons. One, I told you guys I'm gonna do it, so I kind of have to like man up to my word. And 2, because this is a health and fitness channel, I need to be able to do it at least one time to get to use it as like a learning experience to see how it is. But to me, I personally would not do the competition if I had to choose. If I wasn't doing YouTube or anything like that, I wouldn't do the competition because one, for me, the competition kind of like ruins my original like mindset to enjoy fitness. Like I don't like working out right now because right now I'm working out pretty much to do the competition. I'm not working out to enjoy it as much, if that makes sense. And so for that reason, I would drop the competition because to me right now, I won. Like I beat my previous physique, my best previous physique like a couple weeks ago. So right now I'm just constantly just improving so that later on, if I plan on cutting again, like maybe a year or so, that I have a new goal to kind of beat myself again. But right now I've already done this, so I've already achieved my goal. But right now I'm just pushing myself even more to just further myself for the competition. But it wasn't until like the first shredding series where I took the cut seriously. Because before that, when I was just before YouTube or anything like that, I would just diet down maybe like a month or 2 months, maybe 2.5 at the most. If I knew there was like an event coming up, like a pool party or something, where my shirt will be off, and that's like the only reason I dieted down for. To be honest, that really was. And yeah, even then, I would kind of just watch what I eat and still balance like going out, eating out, and stuff like that. Yeah, I think there was one time where I dieted down to 175 grams of carbs, but other than that, I think I stayed between. I think the lowest. Other than that, I think the lowest I've done was 225 grams of carbs. So it really wasn't that hard for me. It was just like, let's lose like maybe 5 pounds, be in like decent shape, and then go to the thing. So yeah, it wasn't until the first shredding series that I pushed myself and dug deeper to like get to a goal that was like kind of more inspirational, I guess, or to show you guys that you can push yourself to reach like a certain goal. And even though I screwed up several times then, I screwed up several times now, I'm still like able to push myself even more. Like if I wasn't doing YouTube, I'm gonna be honest, I probably would like just enjoy life right now. But I want to show you guys that you can still do it, so that's why I'm doing this. But yeah, again, I honestly feel like I won because I beat myself. So that's really all I care about. I'm not in this to compete. Competing ruins this thing for me personally. That's just not my choice. But if you enjoy competing, that's great for you. If you love doing that, keep doing it and just work hard. If you ever wanted to try competing, like try it once, see how it is. And yeah, so this first time I'm trying to do it without as much help. So I'm coaching myself, learning posing by myself, or through like YouTube videos, whatever. Trying not to take as many supplements because I'm already taking protein shakes, protein powders, creatine, multivitamin, vitamin C, and I started taking vitamin D3. So I don't want to take any more than that. So I don't want to take like L-carnitine, thermogenics, or anything like that just to add on to it, because I don't want to waste X amount of money for a competition that I don't care about. So that's just my take on it. And if I ever plan on doing a competition again, there's like a 2% chance I would do it. But if I do, I would hire like a coach, take L-carnitine, thermogenics, things like that to utilize fat as more of like a fuel to for fat loss. But yeah, for now, the tangent's over. Focus on you. Don't forget that you're what you need to be. You need to beat your previous self. So don't worry about what everyone else thinks. To me, competing is just like you go out there, show off, do whatever you want to do, compare yourself to other people, get judged on the way you look against other people, and the best person to judge yourself is you. As cliche as it sounds, but yeah, just if you can beat your previous self, that's the best you can do. So self-improvement is better than some trophy or something like that. So that's what I have to say about competition. But I'm still gonna push myself for all you guys supporting me. So as much as I can, this 12 days, I'm just grind it out. So yeah, now let me show you guys how to track macros and all that stuff. Alright, so the first thing I recommend you guys do is download the app called MyFitnessPal. It's one word, MyFitnessPal. Looks like a person doing an X, and then with the Under Armour sign above it. Once you open that, it's going to make you set up an account, and it's going to ask you a bunch of questions to answer. And at the end of it, it's going to give you certain numbers depending on if you're trying to gain weight or lose weight. So, but the problem with those numbers is that it's general weight loss and general weight gain. So for general weight loss, it doesn't matter if you lose fat and muscle, and for weight gain, it doesn't matter if you gain fat, as long as you're either losing weight or gaining weight. So that's why I don't recommend using those numbers unless you are just looking for a general purpose to follow. In that case, I do recommend using those numbers. But if you're trying to maintain muscle mass or trying to lean bulk, I would try to customize my own goals. So click here on the bottom where it says more, then go to goals, calorie macronutrient goals, and then without paying for it, just play around with the calories and then adjust the ratio of each. So right now I'm at 25% carbs, 50% protein, 25% fat. As long as it's 100%, you can click the check mark and be good to go. Without paying for it, you kind of have to get in the ballpark of what your goal numbers are. So for me, I'm at 100 grams of carbs, but with this says 94. So if I'm over 6 grams of carbs, I know it's fine. For protein, I'm at 180 to 185. So if I'm under 2, it's okay. Fats is pretty much right because I need to be about 40 to 45. So 42 is pretty much just where I need to be. Then you click OK, and then it should adjust everything you need to do. So just play with that until you find the goal you need to do. And then diary is where you enter all your food. So you click diary, focus. And then you can search food items by clicking add food, and then you can scan the barcode if it has the barcode, or look up the item. So let's say I want to get McDonald's Big Mac. I'm just typing in Big Mac, click search. This one's Australia, this one's UK, so I'm assuming this one's America. So I'm gonna click this one, and if I have one burger is one serving pretty much, so that'd be 46 grams of carbs, 29 grams of fat, 25 grams of protein. If I eat just half the burger, or if I eat 2 burgers, you can adjust the serving size here by clicking number of servings. You can do that, and then click OK there when you're done adjusting that. But I'm not gonna add that. So I've had oatmeal, the turkey breast earlier, asparagus. Oh, asparagus is a pretty damn good food for volume. because for like 50 grams of asparagus, it's only 1.9 carb, 0.01 fat, and 1.1 grams of protein. So I'm gonna be incorporating asparagus a lot more these next 2 weeks, and yeah, because you get a lot more volume for very little carbs. It's kind of like the salad, but I freaking hate salads. If you watch my channel enough, you know I don't like salads, but I did buy it just in case. And then 93.7 Jenny O's I'm about to eat right now is 31 grams of protein, 12 grams of fat, 0 carbs. But the serving size of that is 4 ounces, and I'm doing 6 ounces, so it's 1.5 servings. So crap, I don't want to pay for this. 6 servings, so I'm gonna do 1.5 servings of this, because 1 serving is 4 ounces. So adjust that the way until you get 6 ounces. Click OK. There you go. Shows you how many calories are on the side, and if you turn to the phone to the side or scroll all the way to the bottom, click nutrition. Click nutrition. You can see how many proteins you have left. So I'm at 140 after I eat the ground turkey, and I got about 45 left. Carbs, I'm at 72. I need 94, so I need about 28 more. And then fiber, I need to work on fiber. Fats, I'm at 29, and so I need about 13 left of there. So you can do that. And you can also check in your weight. So you click the plus button, click weight, and then you can just enter the weight there with the date of the weight. So right now, today I woke up at 163.6, so that's my weight today. And yeah, you can just play with this, do whatever you want. If you turn the phone to the side, you can see like the macronutrients for each meal by itself, or just go to the bottom and you see total and remaining, just like you did when you click nutrition. But the way to track everything, like how to measure everything, is by using a scale. So if it requires you to like measure out grams or ounces, I highly recommend getting a scale. There's only like 10-12 bucks from Walmart. There's different types, so you can get that. Highly recommend that. But if it's things like rice cakes, where the unit is the item itself, so 1 serving size of this is 1 cake. So I'm not gonna go measure out 12 grams because the 1 serving is already 1 cake. So things like this, you don't have to weigh out. But loose items like chicken, powders, rice, things like that, I would weigh out. Because if you see in the protein powder, serving size is 1 rounded scoop, but that's kind of like pretty vague. So I would recommend going off of that 31 grams. And to be more precise, especially if you're cutting, you want to be as precise as you can so you know exactly how much you're putting in and how much you need to like adjust from that. But if you're bulking, 1 rounded scoop is fine. But I've noticed that every time I do 1 rounded scoop, I've only get about like 25, 28 grams of the protein powder, so that means I'm only getting like what, 22, 23 grams of protein, which isn't a big deal when you're bulking, but when you're cutting, you kind of want to be, again, as precise as you can. And so that's why I recommend going up the grams. For things like oatmeal, it says to measure it dry, so 1 serving size is half a cup dry, or 40 grams dry, so do that as it is. For things like rice, chicken, beef, and all that other stuff, sweet potatoes, I would measure that like this. Measure that post cooking it, but before you add anything. So before you add like sauce, like picante sauce, measure before that, but after you cook it, so that way you don't have to worry about the water weight or anything like that. So that way you can get the most accurate measurement for that. But yeah, cheese sticks, it's a unit measure of itself. Yogurt's a measure of itself. Blueberries are like based on ounces. So, and this is based on grams. So that's pretty much how you like track everything out. Just use a scale to measure it accurately, so you know how much everything weighs. And after you do it for a couple like months or years, you'll be able to eyeball it a little bit better. But yeah, if I forgot anything, let me know. And other than that, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Alright, so I kind of want to give you guys a little helpful tip. If you guys ever need to take a drug test, I know it's completely random, but I highly recommend you eat some asparagus, because even though your piss might be super clear from you like drinking a shit ton of water to like flush it out of your system, the asparagus will give the piss a natural scent, or like a pretty strong scent, so it makes the piss seem more legit. So take it if you need it, but not buy.